like 8 months ago, maybe a year ago, and then Richy has been lately taking out big names. So.
And they both went out pretty early to losers bracket. So fell to an S player called Tori.
In pools, right?
Yeah, it was first round pools actually.
That's amazing. Okay, so game 1, this is gonna be like a gentleman limit charge for Donkey Kong. So we start off in Smashville.
It couldn't be any other way. I mean,
yeah, come on.
and I really don't know. I imagine that it is a very volatile Ditto, just because exactly that he broke out of the combo. They just keep counter poking each other.
This is gonna be so like quick matches.
I would hope so. I mean,
yes, look at the clock. They're close to kill percent now.
It's not even been. It's 30 seconds in and they're both at kill percent right now.
Yeah, and also charging their punches too.
I find it very funny that they just both charge up.
Oh, the perfect shields though! Come on, let's go! Richy. And that's it, Richy taking the first stock. So nodding his head, knowing that he shouldn't have gotten into that.
I wouldn't be surprised if So just got a grab and killed Richy
at instant. Yeah, instantly. Okay, going for all, and that's bad DI, and that was the stock.
He was also pretty far off left, so
yeah,
there wasn't much he could do at that position.
Okay, so once again, the advantage going to Richy. This is kind of more like a pride kind of thing, right? Because of the Ditto.
Maybe it is. I don't know. We do see Richy counterpick a lot if his DK gets rocked.
Yeah, we saw his Samus earlier.
Yeah, I think the only player he didn't switch out against was
Wella.
Yeah. We saw him switch against both Surge and Wella.
This is so like close, so even. It's just a couple of hits from So, and this is gonna be even.
I think So just needs to grab. Maybe. I don't know if DK Will can tell us the percentage, but it's so good.
Jab 1 to grab, within the grab, and that's enough. Richy taking game 1.
Not even the red sparks needed.
Yeah, I love how they were, in neutral, dancing around each other, respecting each other so much.
Yeah, I would imagine because it's not always the case that a player that plays a character knows that specific matchup.
Yeah.
As far as the Ditto goes.
So
I think they're both very ready for this. However, we saw them play a very methodical neutral.
Yeah.
So
pretty straightforward neutral, I would say. It's the same.
And they were, as you said, they were dancing around each other's options, and mainly trying to avoid the grab, which is
and getting their own grab, which is kind of a tricky game to play.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad that Destiny brought this set to us, because it's something that a lot of people have been looking for.
Yeah, it's just as you said. Then again, maybe a little bit of a pride match.
Yeah, it's always a pride.
Bragging rights, right?
Yeah, exactly, bragging rights. It's always this thing with, for example, when Berger and Javi took it out, they go back and forth. And now in game 2, we have the two best Donkey Kongs in our country. 63%, 75 on Richy now.
So just keeping control of center stage.
They both know each other.
They're kind of like
so well.
They're stealing each other's streaks.
Yeah.
I just find it really funny how they're both trying to land against each other and that grab on the platform.
97%, and again Richy taking the advantage in the Ditto.
Taking him so high that there wasn't much he could do.
Oh no, he's gone for it.
Yeah, that giant punch on ledge.
Well, it puts you in free fall.
Yeah, exactly. So trying to find a tricky little conversion right there with the footstool. But
still a pretty tight up game, and that's 45% damage to 2 hits. Come on.
That'll be clipping like heavyweights and big hitboxes so hard.
Yeah.
So I thought very aggressive landing. Actually kind of dangerous. I thought that was going to be a pivot grab from Richy, and that's the first time we see
going for it all with
las manotas.
Yeah. Kind of a disrespect move. That's not optimal, dude.
They're just trying to get each other.
Yeah. If that was a downer, that was game. That was game.
Yeah, that was game. maybe a little bit too much swag.
Yeah, too much style. Maybe a statement, something to prove.
And I really don't I really don't think either of these players is really like much of a showman, if I may.
Oh, come
so
on, that was
close.
so close. Even the people reacted so hard to that.
Yeah,
And that's the back throw.
We can hear the crowd and Richy taking the second game.
Okay, so now we thought for a second that Richy was the underdog here, but now it seems like So has a point to prove.
I would have said so, that Richy was the underdog.
Yeah, for sure.
However, they don't call it La Bestia for anything, right?
Yeah.
The Beast.
He's so good, man.
Yeah, he's super good. We saw him clutch out an incredible game against Weba earlier. Even after such a dominant match from Weba, we saw, I think, the most beautiful combo we've seen today.
Okay.
But Richy's still able to clutch it out. Like, playing his cards right.
Yeah, just keeping his mental strength to the max,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm so glad that we have so much talent here that it's yet not exposed.
Yeah.
I wish all these players could travel and people get to see him.
That's one of the great reasons why having such a great stream helps a lot to the community.
Yeah, thanks.
It gives us exposure to players. Like maybe an each DK community know about these two in the USA, but I bet you most people have never heard about
Counter picks though?
about either So or Richy. Yeah.
So
Is he forcing him out of the ditto?
Oh no. That's never a good option to force someone out of the ditto when you are a specialist in that character. That's a statement.
So going for the straight up counter pick right here.
And we are gonna take an opportunity to thank Smash Studios for being with us, being a part of this The Arena 2017 tournament. Also Hydra Pro Gaming, Dash Productions, Itam, Smash Itam, and Shuffle, and all of our partners. Thank you so much for taking the time and opportunity to us.
Thanks to everybody that's watching the stream, of course.
Yeah, sure.
We wouldn't be here without you.
So once again, Lesou against Richy.
Yeah, no, it was like he was toying with us. Only the color counter pick.
Yeah. Great to the graph.
Trying to get a conversion. I like that up B combo breaker option that they're both employing, and that could have been a downer. He could have
been a 2-frame.
Yeah, I think he just needed to be a little bit more bold off stage.
Yeah,
and he would have got it.
Nice conversion. Yet not enough. 124% on. So
DK, of course, a super heavyweight, but it doesn't always matter. And was that a fluke? Was that a
kind of a DI mix-up? I don't know what he was trying to get out of that.
I think maybe that was just a straight up input miss.
Yeah, maybe it was an input mistake. Okay, so he has to run for his life, and that's
Nice,
cargo throw.
for it.
Yeah, going for it all off stage, and not enough. Which is in a bad position, but he manages to
trading back and forth. And I remember at Civil War, Mr. R tweeting about trading with the up B to get out of ding dong percentage. So
okay, so on up tilt, anti-air up tilt, that's a snap. And this is so stuck. This is so stuck for the tournament, I think. Yeah, it is. His final stock, his final chance to prove who's the best Donkey Kong here. Even though the Ditto doesn't prove so much.
You're rough right now, Richy, trying to covering those options. They're rolling with the
and just the tip of the upper connects.
Like DK's little hair thingy here.
Yeah. So Richy's just playing around with soap. What is this?
Even if there's a little bit of staling in that upper, it's still gonna kill if it connects in again.
He's so close to dying now. Okay, anti-airs.
But I mean, I don't doubt So could make this back, but we haven't seen him actually prove himself.
Richy is kind of like mentally falling apart?
No, I don't think Richy is falling apart, but
no,
I
hope.
Yeah. Maybe he is. Maybe he's a little bit tilted. We've seen a couple of players.
Richy's like super comfortable right now.
Yeah, and he's a player that plays that comfort zone really well. Because once he gets tilted, I feel he just gets rocked. But
yeah,
when he gets going, he gets going, and that's gonna be it.
That's a 3-0 in the Ditto.
Very convincing 3-0 for Richy.
Now, I am sure a lot of people are gonna start questioning again. Who's the best Donkey Kong?
Who's the best DK?
Yeah, because there haven't been many
they hug it out.
Yeah,
they hug it out. They know.
There haven't been many events in which we've had, you know, both of them.
Yeah,
especially
it's very scarce opportunities to actually get them both.